the so-called financial fraud settlement, or the mortgage settlement, it turns out that we know that the banks only had to give up $5 billion in hard cash as part of the settlement. It's been announced as a $40 billion settlement. It's actually a $26 billion settlement with about $17 billion presumed to have a double or a little bit more than double of that of relief impact. So it's a $17 billion write down on principle that will supposedly have twice that much relief by the time it goes to the homeowners. Well, it turns out that of that $17 billion that are ostensibly going to provide principal cram down, the banks can actually simply use the credit, and I don't mean by in terms of like credit in the sense that you can borrow money from me, but can get can use their engagement in the pre-existing home HAMP, Home Affordable Modification Program, I think it's called. Anything that they're using through that program will actually be rolled into their requirements under this new agreement. And the thing about HAMP is that it's taxpayer funds, I think this came out of TARP, taxpayer funds that actually subsidize these principal write-downs. So instead of getting the benefit from both HAMP, which is taxpayer funded, and the banks having just to eat the principal cram downs that they would do under the mortgage deal, it turns out those things are one and the same, and the banks will get credit for eating that principal cram down, even though it's financed by HAMP to the tune of at least 63 cents on the dollar. So, in other words, this is almost a twice over bailout for the banks and for the people who bought those securities. It's pretty horrible. And, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to find the silver lining here, and I don't really think there is one other than how limited the get out of free jail card is there. But, you know, sometimes all it takes is a limited get out of free jail card to sort of dissuade prosecutors from going after you. I don't know how else to say that.